Hey, what's going on, guys? Just wanted to do a quick video, live stream. So, I had a hard time when I was up in Butler. I had a hard time live streaming it. It just every 1 minute I tried to live stream it, it would just kick it off. So, the purpose of this live stream is to kind of pick up where we left off and um, want to remember all those lives that we lost today, years ago, in Israel. And so I want to have a quick moment of silence for them. So, the title of this is Evil Exists, and we all see it on TV. We see what's going on in our country and people leading it, or not, or lack of leading it. When I was at the Trump's rally, it really wasn't a rally. It was more like a big family reunion with people that were like-minded. What's going on, Dan? How you doing, buddy? Let's see here. So, when I was in Butler, I got the chance to meet a lot of people. I have a lot of video that I gotta edit and upload. Um, the service in Butler, there was no service really, but for that rally, they ended up installing cell phone reception there, so the towers were there. So what's going on? Hey Susan, how you doing? So there's a couple things I want to get into. There's just so much to go over, and I gotta go do my oil change, and I gotta take care of some other stuff. But I wanted to go live and talk to you guys real quick. So I'm also a lobster, so don't you can. I'll take it. I just want to throw it out there. I got a little sunburnt, but I'm good. It's a small price to pay. But the rally was awesome. Like I said, it was more like a family reunion. It just it was refreshing to be around people that are like-minded, and there were some there that were, they're like, I didn't really like Trump in the very beginning, but he grew on me. And it's really, this election is right from wrong. I mean, Kamala, Harris, if you say Harris, no one knows who she's talking about. And it's so true, like, unless people who are paying attention, they know who she is. But for the average American, if you said Harris, they're like, who's Harris? They all know her as Kamala. So anyways, it was just great having conversations. I tried live streaming it. YouTube kept kicking me off, so then I tried to go into StreamYard and trying to, because I wanted the truth to be shown. I wanted to live stream it because they didn't show the mainstream media, at least from what I've seen online. They didn't show the local politicians talking. They didn't show the guy who was in charge of the RNC in Pittsburgh. They didn't show him on TV. They only showed the vice president, and they only showed obviously President Trump, and of course it was pretty cool getting to see Elon. That's probably the only time I'll ever see Elon in my life, so it was pretty cool. I have Starlink, so I'm a big supporter of Elon. EVs have their own place, but anyways, that's not about this live stream. But it was just cool being able to see everybody there. It was great atmosphere. I would say I wouldn't say there's 100,000 people there. I've seen that number thrown out there. It's really, really hard to say how many were actually there, but I will probably guarantee you at least 30,000, maybe 50,000 plus. It is just, you couldn't see it. It was like near an airfield. It was like we were on grass. You could hardly see. Like there was hardly grass. It was just people, and the line to get in, it was like a mile and a half long, and it had been going steady since 7 a.m. They opened up at 7 a.m. And by the time I got through the gate, it was like 11:30, or it was either 11:30 or noon. But by the time I got into the line, and I had to cut in, like it was just so long. Apparently, where I parked was a good location, but they had free parking in that area, and it just went and went and went. So I found a vendor, and then I just kind of blended in. Um, so, anyways, so I just want to tell you my experience about it real quick. I know I haven't been doing as many YouTube videos, and I'm gonna be getting better about that. But that's why I'm on here live, because I wanted to talk to you guys this Sunday. Weather permitting and everything goes good. For those of you who are religious and believe in that, that there's a higher power, this Sunday I'm going to try to live stream my local church, that we're getting together and kind of doing a local community thing. And the pastor is great. I've met him. I haven't. I've heard him a few times. This past Sunday, I was there, but he didn't get a chance to go to the rally. So this Sunday I'm going to be live streaming it, as long as if YouTube kicks it off and does whatever, I'll try to put it on a Rumble or something else. So I just want to get on here and let you know that this Sunday we'll probably shoot for 10 a.m. It'll be 10 a.m. Eastern, and I'll live stream it. If YouTube's giving me issues with the live streaming, I'll just record it and then I'll upload it later. But what I'm going to do is it's going to be in our local neighborhood here, and I'm going to be bringing the Starlink with me. I got my generator so I can run, but there's no power over there. So we're going to bring the generator, and anyways, that's behind the scenes stuff, but I'm going to get the Starlink up and running and be able to live stream, pretty much, get the gospel out there. So if you guys are interested, that'll be on Sunday. If you guys, for some of you who aren't into that, I mean, it still would be nice to hear what he has to say, because he's a conservative. So definitely like-minded, and those are kind of the guys you need preaching, not these guys who are fake, who sold themselves out to the devil. So today is a special day because we were trying to honor and remember those who lost their lives in Israel. I used to be, back in the early 2000s, I was ready for war after 9/11 and all that. But I'm like, no more war. I'm sick of war. Sick of seeing it, no more killing. I'm with Trump. I don't want to see any more deaths, like that. I've just gotten over it. Um, you know, this election is hopefully going to be a landslide, but we'll see. I mean, it's like he says, too big to rig. Hopefully, we'll see. It just depends on how many people show up. And that's the thing too, is if you have friends or family or people you don't know or do know, just try to get them out there to vote. It's the only way. If for those people that are like, oh, it doesn't matter, it does matter. So, anyways, enough about that. But what's going on, Kill and Grill It? I know I haven't seen you guys in a while, and I want to get on here and kind of catch up on things. But so I apologize I wasn't able to do the live stream at the Trump rally, because there was a lot of great speakers there. There was one guy, just I don't know. I think he was from the council in Butler. Like, he was, I don't know. He liked to talk, and he more sounded like an auction guy, But Dan says, was the guy with the big rubber glove gentle? Listen, I'll tell you what. Dark MAGA, Elon Musk and Trump. Those guys were awesome. I mean, Trump nailed it. I mean, it's well, the greatest thing, and this is my favorite part, was when he came, when he came over us by plane. He flew right over our heads, and made one pass, and they said he was coming, and so we had seen a plane. We're like, oh, that can't be him. No way, that can't be him. And so we were looking, and as one plane went by, it was about 5 minutes later, because they had announced that Trump was coming, and I'm like, that might have been him, but no, Trump's plane flew right over us, like real low. Oh, sorry guys. Like, it was awesome. He flew by once. I'm like, oh, he's probably done. No, he flew back a second time, and then he went and landed, and it was true Trump fashion. It was just he's genuine. So I pray that he's gonna get in, and I don't know. it's scary times, guys. Scary times because I don't know whether he gets in, there's going to be issues, and if he doesn't get in, there's going to be even more issues. Because we need election integrity. We need in our local communities too. I mean, yes, Trump's on the federal level, as long as he gets in, but we need conservatives all through our local communities, our counties. Like we need to fire all these damn Democrats and get them out of there, or even the rhinos, even if they are a Republican. Are they really conservative? Do they hold those values? That's why this election is so easy. I mean, just the price of gas for going to work. I work at almost every day, 6 days a week at least, and sometimes 7 depending on the week. And that's an extra $5,000 a year I'm spending in just gas, and that's not even including the grocery bill. I mean, for those who are undecisive, I mean, a lot of you who follow me are Trump supporters and believe in, like, we're all like-minded like that. But for those of you who are seeing this for the first time, please hit the subscribe button and the like button if you enjoy this. It really helps me more than it does YouTube, because YouTube, unless you share it, unless you guys share it yourselves amongst your friends or family or strangers, I don't really get put out there, which is fine. As long as the people that need it get to see it, and it's free, it doesn't cost you anything. So that's why each Sunday I'm going to be live streaming. So if you guys are religious and I would like to see that, I will be live streaming it. Dan H says gas finally landed below $3 a gallon. Wow. Yeah. Gas here right now in my neck of the woods is $3.19 a gallon right now. It is the average. I don't know. It's probably gonna fluctuate, but I don't know. We had a local college game, and prices jumped like 15 cents a gallon the night before the game. So I was waiting for them to come down. But yeah, I mean, the rally was great. It had a great time, and I met a lot of people. I was trying to. I only had so much storage between. My battery died on the GoPro. I charged it, but it just man, it didn't take long. I was recording it, and then I used my phone. I was trying to keep my phone going. I had a battery bank, and the battery bank died, and as I was trying to live stream, it just drained it. So I tried to get as much footage as I could, and I tried to more or less get the local politicians talking, because you're not gonna, like I said, you're not gonna see them on mainstream media. Mainstream's looking for the Vice President J.D. Vance, and Vance he slayed at the rally too. I mean, we really have great guys running. I mean, I didn't feel this way about Pence when Trump picked Pence, and obviously we know the end result. Pence is a rhino and a piece of POS. But anyways, I really do. I feel like Vance can advance, Trump's agenda. Even though he's not Trump, he's following in the footsteps of Trump, and I think that's kind of like the Brady effect with the Patriots. Is you have greatness and someone to look up to and kind of follow. Like, I got to live up to these standards. So I think Vance can not only take Trump's 4 years, but I think he can make it a total of 12 years. Because we need a future to the party if our country is going to exist. This is the most stressful time. I mean, you got record, inflation. Our economy's tanking. Our borders wide open. I talked to some people who were moderate Democrats who. There wasn't many moderates there. There was a lot of conservative, obviously coal mine and, pipeline workers, oil line. We had a lot of people there. We had a lot of locals just from Butler. Butler's very conservative, that county there. So it was great. It was, if you guys get the chance, if you guys are near a local Trump rally, definitely go. I mean, go not even just to hear Trump, but just to be around like-minded folks and feel validated. Um, a lot of them, if I could have live streamed, I tried to record some of the conversations. We'll see how they came out, because the service out there, before, like the first Trump rally when Trump was getting shot at, they had no cell phone service out there. So this rally that I went to, the same location, it was set up a little different. But the one thing I really loved, and it stood out, as soon as you walked in, there's 3 snipers on the roof of the first building. As soon as you walk in, boom, you see the 3 snipers. I loved the security, the Secret Service, the state police, everybody. I mean, everybody was on point that day, and everybody was safe. Now there was one particular, I saw this on who was YouTube channel that I see it on, um, Black Scout Survival. He pointed it out. I was watching his live the other night. He pointed out one person behind Trump, and they were making gestures, and I didn't see anyone. I was looking for threats. I saw the building where I actually saw the building where the Trump would-be assassin first shot Trump. And it's crazy how, yeah, I mean, it looks far, but from, shooting a rifle, that's not far at all. And so I'm glad that everybody stayed safe. He was behind plexiglass, bulletproof glass. I mean, plexiglass, bulletproof glass, and so it was great. I mean, we had a safe event. There was some heat exhaustion, because it wasn't exactly hot, but the sun was, I mean, as you can see in my face, I'm a lobster. It could be worse. But anyways, didn't apply enough suntan lotion that day. So, oh man, today I didn't get much sleep this morning. Zoe got me up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and then my alarm went off for the carbon monoxide detector. I think it's the dog setting it off, but because it's only at like 4 a.m. or something. It's something stupid. It's never at any other time, So, but what's going on, the kid? So, yeah, kill and grill it. Yeah, I mean, it's right now we are 29 days away from election. Make sure you guys are registered to vote. Even if your registration you believe is good, make sure it is squared away. Make sure that you're still active and that you're still registered as a Republican, because this election, even though they're going to try to rig it, and I know Trump says it's too big to rig, but make sure that you are squared away. Make sure everybody who's eligible to vote, it's 18. Make sure that if you have kids that are turning 18 before the election, make sure they're registered to vote and that they're registered correctly, because there are public schools and private schools all across the country who are trying to mislead our youth. Like they're the ones that are 17 turning 18. It's I've heard stories that they're like, she's not even 18 yet, or he's not even 18 yet, and they're registering them as Democrats. So, yeah, I think that's what's happening, Dan, because the hold on, let me get it. I think that's what's happening because when Zoe, like in order to get to our door, her crate is where our table is. Like we put the table on her crate underneath the table and table on top of it, and every time she comes by into the room, she has to pass by it. So I'm assuming that that's what it is. I think that she's just breathing, laying near it, breathing, and then it's detecting it, because it's not every day. It doesn't go off every day. And as soon as we, because I want to make sure it's not propane. It's never been propane. The way it's been blinking, I don't know. I'm going to end up replacing it, but I got to hop off here, guys, here in like a minute or two, but I wanted to jump on here and talk to you guys real quick. So yeah, we're going to take these picnic tables down this Sunday, and we're going to live stream. It will probably, It'll probably be about an hour and a half long, the sermon. So it'll be a good time. And I'm going to bring the Starlink so we have internet so I can broadcast it. And so if you guys are interested in that, that'll be it should start at 10 a.m. and go to about 11:30. So, but all right, guys, I got to head out. So I'll talk to you guys later. If there's anything you want me to talk about in the next live stream, which will be this Sunday, we will talk to you then. Just let me know in the comments. Talk to you guys later.